So I love it when we do this. Again, this trade setup was amazing for us today. We waited specifically for the pullback earlier this morning with the American Fluent Trade Room. We waited for a pullback to take along earlier here and ride the wave up. We got stopped out on that trade for a good little $300 profit, and then we waited for another pullback here to ride the wave up. We've been in this trade for about 40 minutes now, and that's typically a long time for us here at the American Fluent Trade Room. But this trade is what I would consider a runner. So what we're going to do now is just continue with our stop management. Now we're guaranteeing ourselves about $620 in profit, which my goal typically is to get eight to $800 to $1,000 before getting out of the trade. But again, we're looking at what happened to price earlier here. So this is probably going to be a close time to keep squeezing our stop up here, and possibly even try to get stopped in and stopped out and wait for a pullback. That's $740, but I don't really like leaving it there. I'd rather leave it on the moving average or just below the moving average, so we can stay behind the market and give it a little bit of time to breathe. We've already made a $300 trade and a $600 trade, so that puts us up guaranteed $900 with the American Fluent Trade Room today. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with where we're at. One of the things that I might go ahead and do now, if we are at an area of indecision in the market, which again, looking back at this 15-minute chart, we could very well be hitting that area of indecision. So, what I'm going to do, since I'm up so much already, I'm going to go ahead and intentionally get myself stopped out of this trade, just so we can guarantee ourselves that $800 in profit that we're looking at here. And or actually, we'll go ahead and close out the trade and wait for a pullback and take our $760. And that's trading with the American Fluent Trade Room. We look for runners and we wait for breakout trades, and typically are able to pick up about 100 points a day. So if you're using two contracts in the Dow E-mini, that's going to get you about $1,000 in profit a day. So we're going to wait for this to pull back and probably hop back in on a long trade.